Hello friends, this is Akshay D Srivastava, and today we are going to start with our batch of Learn and Earn from Stock Market. Look, you might be knowing that these days the stock market is touching new highs every day. You might be seeing the news where you will be watching or they will be telling that the stock market is going to the new highs. It is all time high right now. It has crossed 55,000, 56,000, 57,000, reached 60,000. And you might be hearing the stories from your friends, relatives that they invested 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 1 year back, and that money, that 10,000 is right now 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 right now. Or 1 lakh rupees invested 1 year back is right now 3 lakh, 4 lakh rupees right now. Now, obviously, we also want to earn from the stock market, but we don't have the knowledge about the stock market, how to start earning from the stock market. Many of you may not be having the basic knowledge or no entirely nil about the stock market, no knowledge at all about the stock market, but still there is fascination of earning from the stock market. There's nothing bad, there's nothing wrong. If others are earning, we can also earn from the stock market. Now, before starting with the course, I just give you my brief introduction. I'm a chartered accountant by profession and having experience of around 20 years. Also, I'm a teacher and I'm teaching CA and CWA or CMA students, intermediate as well as final level. I'm having my own coaching in Pune in the name of Srivastava classes. And I have taught more than 50,000 students over a period of 20 years. Now, apart from this, apart from this, I also guide people and give the lectures on stock market. Apart from conducting the lectures for the CA, CMA, and CS students, I also conduct the seminars on stock market. On behalf of, I have conducted seminars on behalf of CA students as well as some reputed colleges in Pune. Now, uh, what happens here when it comes to the knowledge about the stock market? I personally trade in the stock market also. I will show you my trading strategies also, and I will be giving you some details about my own trades also in future. When the future lectures will be there, I will show you how you can earn from the stock market. I will show you how to trade live in the stock market. Now, people, when you talk about investing in the stock market, people may be saying, may be telling you that the stock market is very risky place, and they might be telling their own experience that they have invested the money 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, and they lost all the money in the market. So there is risk. But Warren Buffett once said that risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. So those people, those who are telling you that they have lost the money in the market, most of these people were not having any or were having very less knowledge about the stock market. So stock market was rising, they invested in the market and they lost the money. So when it comes to the market or anything, whatever you are doing in the life, if you are not not understanding what you are doing, then obviously there will be risk. Same is the case with the stock market. Look, in the childhood, you might have heard about one story. There was one Panchtantra story. It is a very common story. There were 4 or 5 blind people in a village, and they were having a friend who was working with the in the palace of the king. So these blind people, they were having a curiosity about the elephant. There was no elephant in the village, but obviously it was there in the palace of the king. So what happened? One day they asked him that they desire to see the elephant. So that man who was working with the king or in the palace of the king, he took them to the palace. And then what happened? That when they have gone, and he took them in front of the elephant. So what happened? One person, he touched the trunk of the elephant. When he touched the elephant trunk of the elephant, he felt that it is like a snake. So he thought that the elephant looks like a snake. Like other person touched the feet of the elephant. So elephants' feet are big. So he thought that it is like a tree. So he has touched a tree. So he thought that the elephant is like a tree. Another person, he touched the body or stomach of the elephant. So he thought it was looking like a wall because the skin of the elephant is also quite rough. So he thought that elephant is like a wall. Other person touched the tail of the elephant, and he thought that it is like a rope. So elephant is like a rope. Another person touched his ears, and he thought that it is like a fan. So he thought that the elephant is like a fan. So here comes the story about the market also. Those people who are investing blindly in the stock market without knowing about the stock market. So what happens? They they come to know the market by their own experience. Those who suffer the loss in the stock market, they say that the stock market is very bad place, it is very risky, and you only lose the money there. Similarly, who has earned the money from the stock market be telling you that it is very good place. There is nothing like this. You just sit at home and invest 10,000, 20,000, and it will become 50,000, 60,000, 1 lakh rupees. So what happens? It depends on the experience of the person to whom you are talking. But one thing, this is what I'm saying, that if you, same thing, the story of the elephant, what is here? That blind people, most of the people, those who are investing in the stock market, they are acting like the blind people. They were not having the knowledge about the market. Somebody told them, you do this, do that, and they have invested. Might be. Look, there is a probability that some of them may earn money, but there is no guarantee that they will be making good money from the stock market, and there are higher chances that these people might be losing the money in the market. Now the question comes, who can do this course? This course is for whom? Is there some prior knowledge of the market required, something, some basics are needed? But before this, this course is for whom? This is for working professionals like engineers, doctors, those who may have some surplus time or money to invest. It is good for the housewives, those who are not actively working in India. Even in the middle class, you can have helping hands at home. It's not like US where you have to do everything on your own. So, what is there, that when it comes to the housewives, those educated, there are housewives, those who have done, those who are having very good academic experiences, academic means educational qualifications, but still they are not working at this time. They are having money of their own, maybe from the husband. They can invest. Their husband is not having the time to invest in the stock market, but they can. Now, students, these days, the students they also get good money from the family, and they can save, they can invest in the market. Warren Buffett, the one of the most successful investors in the world, he started at the age of 16. So if you start early, there are always better chances, good chances that you will be making more money than others. Now, apart from this, there can be self-employed people, maybe running some shop or doing something. So having surplus money, having some time during day. Look, normally if you are investing in the BSc and SC, you will be needing the time 9:15 to 3:30. If you can spare some time during that time, in the commodity market is open in the night also till 11 o'clock. So what is the year that people can invest? Then for this course, no prior knowledge of the stock market or finance field is needed. I will be teaching you from the scratch, from very basic, very beginning, from what is the stock market, how to do this. So we now come to what I'm going to teach here in this course. Now I come to course contents. So what we are going to study here, initially when we are starting, we'll be talking about myths about the stock market. Whether stock market is gambling, is it like a casino? I'll be giving the answer for this. So what is here, when it comes to the stock market, it is not gambling. But obviously, if you invest without knowing about the stock market, somebody telling you purchase this Reliance stock and then purchase this stock Adani, मोदी का फ्रेंड है उसके शेयर खरीद लो, so खरीद लिया, maybe people made good money in that stock. But what I'm telling you, that investing on the tips given by somebody else without knowing about the market is not good at all. Then you can say it is similar to gambling. Yeah, then you are not knowing what you're doing. So then there are chances that you may make money, may not make money. Then after this, be learning about the financial goals and planning. Look, when you make investment, then obviously you want your money to increase, your money to grow. When you are investing, then you should have some goals, you should have some planning. There is one saying that if you are failing to plan, then you are planning to fail. There is one saying what it says, that if you are failing to plan, then you are planning to fail. So if you don't plan your investments, then chances of failures are very high. I'm not saying that you will fail definitely, but chances of failing increases. So there should be goals, what to be achieved. That is a goal, what you want to have from the stock market. Then you will have to plan accordingly to achieve the goal. Then after this, we'll be understanding the compounding. Look, we might have heard about the simple interest, compound interest. So in the market behavior, stock market works more like compounding interest, compounded interest. Simple interest, principal, on that you are getting some interest. But in case of the compound interest, you get the interest on interest also. So there is a difference between simple interest and compounded interest. Now, after this, Coming to know why we should invest in the stock market. Like everybody knows ki stock market will be giving you money, but how much money it can give? Can it create wealth? There's a difference between earning and becoming wealthy. Like whenever I teach, I tell one thing. Whenever you are doing some job, working with somebody, if you're working for if you're giving them, suppose any company, you talk about whether it is a software company, whether it is a pharma company, any kind of company, Reliance, etc., anything. If you are giving benefit of 100 rupees to the company, then in return company is paying you 10 rupees. So when you work for Ambani become rich. You earn. I'm not saying that you don't earn, but you don't become rich. So in job, you don't become rich, but in business, you can become rich. You can become wealthy. And here, there is one very important thing also. That is the timing of the creation of wealth. When you became wealthy, if you are becoming wealthy at the age of 70 years, then what is the benefit of? I'm not saying that at 70 you shouldn't become rich, but you are not able to enjoy your wealth. Health may be deteriorating, other problems are there. So what happens that when you start early, then you will become wealthy by the age of 30, 40. Then you can enjoy that wealth. So this is important thing, that when you are investing in the stock market, you are actually investing in the business. When you are investing in the Reliance share, you are actually the part of the Reliance company. But when you are doing the job in the Reliance company, then you are not the owner, co-owner. Even if you are owning one share in the Reliance industry, you are having the very less but fractional ownership of the company. But when you are working with the Reliance industries, you are not becoming owner of the company. Hope this point is clear. I will explain all these things. I will teach you what is the difference between investing in or depositing the money in FD. There's a difference. Most of the people in India, they think that depositing the money in the bank is investment, but not. Depositing money in the bank is savings. It is not investment. Investment is different from savings. You invest in the stock market, you don't save in the stock market. Now, apart from this, now once we learn why we should invest in the stock market, now we'll be coming to know the basics of the stock market, some basic terminology, basic thing. What is a stock market? How it is started? All these things we are going to learn. That is very important, because if you don't know what is a stock market, you don't know the terminology of the stock market, you get confused. People will be talking about, you are seeing CNBC, you are seeing any TV profit, Z business. They're talking about something, they're using some terminology, put call, advanced decline ratio, RSI, trend analysis they're talking about, but you are not able to understand those things. So you get confused. So here we will be learning all the basics of the stock market. If you are not having any knowledge, any experience of the stock market, even if you don't know the S of the stock market, nothing you are knowing, still after completing this course, you can become a successful investor. You can make money from the stock market. That is possible. Now, once we know the basics of the stock market, then we'll be coming to our next topic, that is how to start trading at the stock market. स्टॉक मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करना कैसे है? There are various things: trading account, demat account, bank account, how it is to be done, which is stockbroker to be selected, depending on your goals and planning. All these things I will be telling you in this section. How to start, how to open a demat account, how to open a trading account, which is beneficial, which type of broker is beneficial. There are different type of brokers. Which is good for you? That is important. Not one kind of broker is good for all. May be good for one person, may not be good for other person. Now, after this, we'll be learning some tricks about the stock market, how to become successful investor in the stock market. Because ultimately, after doing this course, our objective is to become a successful investor. And here, this is important: knowing, starting, investing in the stock market and becoming successful. These are two different things. In every profession you might be seeing, when you see the lawyers, advocates, you might be hearing the names of the big advocates like Harish Salve. Then we are having Singhvi, etc. There are big lawyers. But if you go to some district or local court, you might be seeing advocates there also. There's a difference. There also some may be successful, some may not be successful. And uh, there is this in every profession. You will be seeing that there are successful people, there are unsuccessful people. Majority is actually not successful. Majority doesn't do well. So law of averages doesn't work here in any kind of profession. You talk about medicine. There are some renowned doctors, and there are some doctors where they are sitting all the day and not seeing getting one patient also. Everywhere. Same is with the chartered accountants also. So what happens, that every field, there are successful people, there are unsuccessful people. And most of the cases people say he is successful because of he's lucky. I don't believe in this terminology. If you are knowledgeable, if you work harder, then you become successful. Your luck also start working. Now, after this, for becoming successful investors, we'll be trying to understand some technical analysis that is called as the chart analysis. In a stock market, there are two kind of analysis. One is fundamental analysis, and another is chart analysis. Fundamental analysis, like trying to know the business, who's how the company is doing the business, who are the managers, who are the directors of the company, what is their background, what was the performance in the past, how what they plan to do in the future. Yes, you should have this knowledge. We will be talking about this also. But if you want to become a trader, even for the investors also, chart analysis is good. But if you want to be a trader or short term investor, then you should have good knowledge of the charts. If you are having this knowledge, then your chances of success will be comparatively higher as compared to others. Then, after this, we'll be learning trading strategies. How to trade, which kind of look. Initially, we were discussing what is our financial goals. Accordingly, we'll decide our strategy. Like in exam, if somebody is having the target just to pass the exam, his strategy for the studies will be different. If somebody wants to top the exam, his strategy for the studies will be different. Similarly, what are our goals? Accordingly, we will decide our strategy, what the strategy should be. Got it? So we'll be learning different strategies, what can be done in the stock market, and then you analyze yourself, what are your financial goals, what do you want to achieve, and accordingly, what will be the best strategy for you. Then, after this, you might be hearing these days about the bitcoins, doge coins. These are cryptocurrencies. And Bitcoin, look in 2000, I think it started 2009-10. In 2011, one Bitcoin was less than a dollar. It was around 30-40 cents. In 2010-11, dollar was approximately 50 rupees. Less than 50, 50, approximately 50 rupees. So 40 cents, 50 cents, it was approximately 30-40 rupees, you can say. 25-30 rupees was one Bitcoin. If somebody has purchased 10,000 Bitcoins at that time, his total investment would have been around 3-4 lakh rupees at the most, depending, because it varies, rate varies. Or at the most, you consider 5 lakh rupees. Now, this year, Bitcoin touched $60,000. One Bitcoin, $60,000. And means if in rupees, if I talk about one Bitcoin is around 35 lakh rupees at present, which has actually gone up to approximately 50 lakh rupees. One Bitcoin I'm talking about, one Bitcoin 50 lakh rupees. And if you had 10,000 Bitcoins, you have purchased for 3-4 lakh rupees, that value today could have been 5,000 crore rupees. That 5 lakh rupees could have been 5 lakh crore rupees. Sorry, not 5 lakh, 5,000 crore rupees. Now, then whether you will be rich? So answer is yes. In India, if you are having 5,000 crore rupees, you can do anything. You can become a politician also. You can run a political party. Like Vijay Malia was also Rajya Sabha member. Now, all these things that we are going to learn. Apart from this, what I will be telling you, the giving you the option introduction. We might have heard about the options, put options, call options. So options, I will be giving you the introduction. What is option? Option terminology, payout charts, option strategies, option valuation methods. Then apart from this, we will be learning price action breakout. So what is price action? How the chart reading that I have told you earlier also. Then volume analysis, support resistance. This is technical analysis. Then trends, different type of trends. There are different type of patterns in the chart. Head and shoulder pattern is there. Flag pit pattern is there. Cup and holder pattern is there. So different type of patterns are there. Okay. So uh, these things in chart analysis. So chart patterns हमारे क्या हैं? These things, triangle pattern हो गया. So cup and handle. These kind of things we will be doing. ठीक है. Now, so here uh, this course, whenever you will be doing this course, if you so if you do this course is almost virtually free, because apart from these lectures, I will be giving you 1 month subscription of my now. What is the learning objective of this course? So after doing this course, one can become successful investor in the stock market. And even duration of this course itself, the tips etc. that I will be providing you, you can become a member of my channel, and there during this course itself you can earn the fees that you are paying. Now, question comes, what will be the fees of the course? So the course fees say what it should be. To give you see the courses that are there in the market, people are doing running various courses. Okay. So they are charging 20,000 rupees. So shall I charge 20,000 rupees? No, I won't be charging 20,000 rupees. So will it be 10,000 rupees? Again, no, I'm not going to charge 10,000 rupees, because this is the first of its kind course I have launched. I have taught stock market at various levels. Even for a day, I charge 5,000 rupees. But here, for this entire course, I will be charging 4,999 only. And apart from this, you will be getting 1 month subscription of the free trading trips that I charge 1,999 per month. If you want to become a premium member of my channel, then you have to pay 1,999 rupees per month, and you will be getting that subscription free of cost along with this course. And with that subscription, you can actually earn whatever you are paying. So this course will be absolutely, almost absolutely free for you. Whatever you are paying, apart from that, you invest 10,000 rupees in the market, and then from that 10,000 rupees, there are very high chances that you will earn at least the fees that you are paying. You can earn more than that also. Is it clear? So those who are joining this course, how you can join this course, that links etc., all these are given in the description to this video. You can you will get entire detail how you can get this course. Thank you very much.